And we've talked about the I am infinite, I am pure love, I am eternal. And I just want to add that the I am pure love code, it aligns our cellular structure to the fields of pure love. That's all it does. And the I am infinite code, it reminds the cells that it has this infinite energy of formlessness flowing through it. And the I am eternal code reminds cellular structure of the immortal essence that is constantly flowing through it. So the cellular structure behaves differently. When we open to this love and the truth of who we are at our core, as that energy becomes stronger, it feeds cellular structure differently, and it dissolves naturally anything in the cells that is not matching that frequency pattern. So then it becomes simple. This next phase of evolution we've entered into is joyous, easy. How many of you are tired of complicated spiritual realities? Yeah, many are. How many of you like things simple, that are powerful, that work and deliver results? Me too. The days of complication are done. It is a joyous time in our journey on earth now, unless you like complication. If you like complication, please keep it. It's up to you. We have free will choice. I want to go on about new systems of energy. We talked the other day that when our essence nature is the dominant pulse within us, its powerful radiation does all the work for us. And so I want to imprint in this field this poem. When I was doing the Pathways of Peace book, the angelics gave me this poem because the Pathways of Peace book was all poetry. Essence. What is essence? What is Atman? What is the baseline of creation? Essence is the all that is, supreme in its attendance. Essence is pure love in waves, powerful in transcendence. Essence holds the path of peace, the way of stepping forward. Essence flows behind the scenes and then calls us all towards it. Essence sings a song so pure for open hearts to listen. Essence fills us from our core, then radiates and glistens. Essence feeds us through our soul. It fills us with great wonder. Essence is creation's core, upon which the wise do ponder. I like that poem. We talked about unity reset for an evolving world, and we want to just share about unity science. The science of unifying an evolving world is simple and powerful. Now remember, we all have different roles to play, different gifts. Because I am an interdimensional energy field science, my main job now is assisting an evolving world to move into and merge more deeply with the unified realms. Now that's a science. Creation is a science. Everything is sacred geometric patterns, key codes, rays of light and waves of love. So spirituality too is, you could almost say, is mathematical formula, but it must be based on love, the call of the heart to listen. So how does unity come to an evolving world? The first is the decision to live in harmony within ourselves and with all life. We're just done with any other game. So we each decide, yep, I'm done. From now, I want to live in harmony within myself and with all sentient life. So it begins with a heartfelt decision. As we said, at the end of 2012, 95% of people on planet Earth put out a strong heart call, which was, I'm ready to live in peace. Show me how. May not know how, but I'm ready. So that created a flooding of our world with particular frequencies. So number one, the decision to live in harmony. Number two, the decision to learn from, forgive, and then let go of the past. If we want to eliminate the karmic patterns, we just take ourselves into the heart and say, are you ready? I forgive. I forgive, I forgive, I forgive all those I have ever interacted with in any way that could have created pain. Even though I know that that was predetermined to a degree, so each would grow and gain richness of heart, I know the bigger picture, but I forgive, I forgive, I forgive. And now I ask for forgiveness. I ask for forgiveness from all I have ever done that may have created harm in any way to all sentient life. I ask from my heart for forgiveness. I ask for forgiveness. Can your heart say yes, yes, yes? Do you respond to these words? I personally believe now there's nothing to be forgiven for because we've been in a creative experiment of giving each other richness of heart. However, some of you might feel that there are still things you need to let go of. So the second one, the decision to learn from, forgive, let go of the past. And number three, make a new beginning with a focus on what we as humanity have in common. Do you know the 5 things that bind us? We all want love. Do you want love? Every human being wants love. There's unconditional love, romantic love, divine love. Love is a huge field of exploration. Everybody, every human wants health. They do. They want to be healthy mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Every human being wants to be wealthy, a wealth of vision, a wealth of clarity, a wealth of virtues, a wealth of good relationship with self and others, and the money game. Every human being wants to feel passion and purpose in their life. Every human being wants to have good relationships with family and friends, and also to be able to enjoy those 5 things. Maybe even in the me, me, me game, it's okay. Some more in the we game, but this is what binds us. So now we're at a point of evolution where it's about unity and focusing on what we have in common. Number 4 is making kind, compassionate action our top economic priority. What does that mean? It means we realize we are one unified whole and every human matters. And so we use higher consciousness to redistribute the resources in the world. So the women and the children and those in need are our top priority. We make sure that every human being has food, clean water, shelter, and good holistic education programs to break the cycles of poverty. Now, when that becomes our top economic agenda, then the balance again shifts because we're working as a unified field of compassionate action. You may bring yourself back into oneness, and then what is activated within you is the compassionate heart. And we began this morning with the music of Kuan Yin to really strengthen that flow of the compassionate heart here. And that's why the matrix of the Divine Feminine is so strong, because it's about compassion. Compassion, compassion. When you are in this field of thank you, I love my embodiment on planet Earth. Thank you for the tools I've received to bring me into permanent peace. Then, of course, at the same time in that journey, you've become aware of the global matrix, of those who aren't quite there yet. And the compassionate heart will guide you into action, but not action from your human self, but action from your pure and perfect nature, where the being does the doing. And that's a big difference, where pure beingness radiates its frequencies through you, so there's no more mental activity of judgment. Everything is magnetized to you. The money, everything you need just comes to support your commitment for compassionate, kind existence. So the last one then is offering holistic educational programs that also apply universal law. When we're merging realms with those from the unified realms, they tell us constantly that we need to apply universal law. 3 laws dominate our world now. The law of resonance, what you give out comes back. If you keep using mind in limited paradigms, you stay stuck in limited paradigms. If you keep seeing yourself as broken, that you need to fix, you're going to stay in that paradigm of fixing you and fixing the world for a long time. The second law, of course, is the law of oneness, where we understand, as you do when you meditate, that we are all connected in a matrix that's so grand, and at our core we're all the same, just essence vibrating differently in human expression. And then the one I love the most, and this is the bridges to the unified realms, and that is the law of love, where we understand that we're imprinted with a power that can vibrate through us, and everything it touches will bring that which it touches back to its pure nature. So the love can do the work. We don't have to do the mental analysis. Let the love that you are at your core spiral through you and take away all your hunger, and then magnetized to you will be every human being that is ready to bathe in this love in the way you deliver it as a unique being. It will happen just magnetically. So these 3 laws are laws that those in the unified realms live by. And as we apply them on Earth, our life on Earth becomes more unified. So there are some experiential facts of how unity consciousness manifests that you can recognize. The first is, in unity awareness, we know that every life path an individual takes is perfect for the learning and virtues it gives each one. And so we know there is no need for concern, judgment, or to rescue or save. Everyone's life path is unique. Nor do those anchored deep in unity give energy to or think that one path is better or more right than another path. We know that all patterns of energy have a place, a time, and a purpose for each person. In unity awareness, we know that every sentient being is just an expression of our own pure essence nature, vibrating differently, expressing differently, so there's no need to change anybody. They're having their unique experience. And we also know that what we all radiate in a dense world can either unify and nourish that world. So these are basic patterns of unity consciousness awareness.